Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be changing our fan settings using HpTuners. I'm pretty sure you can do the same things using Diablo Tunes or anything like that. Now HpTuners happen to be the one that I use. It's a pretty nice software. The only thing is it's a bit on the high side of money, um, but you can do a lot with it. A lot more than you can do with any other tuner because you can have control of everything in your car. The engine, transmission, everything. You can tune everything. Now, I'm going to be showing you how to change the settings, and I'm also going to be showing you how to disable the engine light that will come on when you install 180-degree thermostat. I'll show you why it will come on and how to disable it, okay? So let's keep this easy. Once you open HpTuners, you're going to go over here to System, and you're going to go to Fans, right? So in Fans, you will have these settings right here. These are the 6.4 settings, and then the 5.7 are pretty similar. I believe the 5.7 only has 217 here and 226 here. That's the only numbers that change from the set 4 to the 5.7. Pretty much the same thing. But yeah, so once you install 180-degree thermostat, you will want something like this. Okay, these are settings that we're gonna be doing today. You can put something similar. I just put the recommended settings for the 180-degree thermostat by High Horsepower Performance YouTube channel. They have this, they have done it, and it works great for me. But yeah, so I'm explaining this pretty quick. By the factory, you have a 203-degree thermostat on your Hemi engine. This just means that at 203 degrees, your thermostat will open and let coolant go into the engine. It will start cooling off the engine a little bit and it will stay around 203. Now, once it's pretty hot outside and the coolant cannot do everything for the engine, it needs more cooling, there's where your fans will come on. Now, by the factory, you have a 217 degree 217 degree temperature for the low speed fan, 221 for the medium speed fan, and 226 for the high speed fans. What this means is once it's a bit hotter than what the coolant can do, it will throw this fan and it will stay around that temperature. Now if it needs more help, it will throw the medium one, and if it needs way more help than that, it will throw the high speed one. Now it won't go past the high speed one. Once the high speed fan is on, that engine will stay around that temperature. It will stay around 226, might go 227. I haven't seen that, but in my car it runs around 222 actually, so it would run between these two fans. It will never get to high speed, but that was before I put the 180-degree thermostat. Now once you put the 180-degree thermostat, you need to change these settings, because if you don't, then you are really doing nothing, because it just means your coolant will open at 180. It will run around 180 degrees, yes, because the coolant will start going to the engine at 180 degrees. Now, same thing happens. Once the car starts running hotter, then guess what? Now you need help from the fans. If you never change these settings, these fans will never come on until this temperature. Now, if they never come on until this temperature, that means your car will actually reach this temperature and then they will come on, which at that point, your 180-degree thermostat is really not making your car run cooler. It's just making your your thermostat open a little bit sooner. And if it is not that hot outside, yes, it will run at around 180. But if it is hot outside, then guess what? Then you're not doing anything. So yeah, go ahead and change these settings. So this is what we have used is 189 degrees for the low speed. Same thing, starts getting a little bit hotter, this fan will come on and keep the temperature around that right there. Now, when it's too hot outside, 194, it won't go past that. That's what you want with 180-degree thermostat, because you're trying to make your car run a lot cooler. But that'll be it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you right here. The ones in pink are the ones that you're gonna be changing. So 189, 192, 194 for all of them, and you should be good for that. Once you have done that, you can go ahead and close this, and I'm gonna show you one more thing, which is the engine light. So you're gonna go here to engine diagnostic, and you're gonna go to DTCs. Okay, so once you're here, do your research on how to disable this with the Diablo tune, because I'm not sure of that. But with HpTuners, just scroll down. The code is called 128, so PO 128, and this is the code: coolant thermostat, coolant temp below thermostat regulating temperature. Okay, so this just means if it is not that cold outside, I mean hot outside, right? And you just installed the 180-degree thermostat, okay, and you have not set up the fans or anything, you just installed the 180-degree thermostat, and that's it, and it is not hot outside, your car will be running at around 180, okay? And the car thinks it has that 203-degree thermostat, okay? So once the car is constantly running below that temperature that it shouldn't be running, because the car is not supposed to open that thermostat until 203 degrees, it'll throw you this code, okay? Now when it's hot outside, you know, and you never get to run your car below 200s because you never set up the fans and it's really hot outside, and it just means that your coolant just opens sooner, then you will never throw this code, because in reality all you changed was what time the coolant goes into the engine, but you're not making your car run any cooler. Okay, so once you actually achieve what you actually want for your car, which is make it run cooler, this code will come on. Now in HpTuners, all you gotta do is come up here, disable the SES enable, and disable the mill right here. This part right here just means that it won't throw you a engine needs work kind of light, and this right here won't throw you the actual mill engine light, you know, just the code, the PO 128. So yeah, once that has been disabled, go ahead and close it, go ahead and save it, go ahead and flash your ECM, and you should be good to go. I hope that helps. Like I said, in Diablo tunes, go ahead and put similar settings and you should be good to go. But yeah, take care guys.